Hi friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and I want to go ahead and film another whip and chat with you. This is our daily whip and chat. So we're going to go ahead and continue onward with our Yorkie and Roses, which is our DAC picture that I was gifted from Sweet Tea, from Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead here and we'll bring it in a little bit. There we go. I'll move this over a touch, and I have a clip that I will use to clip the picture down. Let's see here. There we go. I am so sorry. I should have had this done beforehand, but that's okay. All right. So we'll be working around this area right here. We'll do the letter C. C like Charles. And the letter C is going to be number 9433. So we have a nice brown. Okay. We'll take our boat. And there we go. And throw a few beads in there. All right, or diamonds or gems, whatever you'd like to call them. So let me grab a piece of release paper because I want to work on this area first. And heaven knows I will probably put my hand right in to the that spot where it's sticky and I'll get my hand stuck. All right, so we'll go ahead right here and begin. How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I am great. Any chance that I get to spend with my friends, that's a win for me. So, and we are just going to be working for about a half an hour. Let me just go ahead, excuse me, grab my watch, and this way I'll know what time it is. There we go. And tell me, friends, what are you working on these days? I think I have like a little bit of a popping drill. There we go, had to fit it in there. All right, what are you working on these days? What are your whips that you're working on? Now you might hear my husband in the living room disciplining Spoto because, well, that's what we have to do when he does something that he shouldn't be. So let's see here. There we go. That's where I want that. And I just made dinner. And you will see my very first cooking video. I made a lasagna with homemade sauce that my husband made a couple weeks ago. And it was frozen, so we made an extra large pot of sauce, we froze some of it, and that's what we used for our sauce. And I hope you like that video. I was excited to do it, nervous, but we got through it and it came out really good. It was delicious. So, and we have leftovers, so we'll have probably lasagna for Wednesday, because in our house we always have spaghetti or ziti or lasagna or fettuccine or something like that on Wednesdays. Plus, here in Middle Tennessee, by Wednesday it's supposed to get super duper hot. Wednesday and Thursday are supposed to be the worst days out of the week. So just to be able to warm up the lasagna, not have to use the oven that long, or just to warm it up in the microwave, I think. So we don't have to use the oven at all. That'll be a treat. And then we'll have a nice light salad with it as well. So just something that we're not going to have to put a lot of effort into, especially with it being so hot. How's the weather where you are today? And how is it going to be shaping up? I hope that it's okay. I know that across the United States we've had some pretty crazy weather move through. So I'm hoping that we all get to see a little bit of relief soon. There we go. All right. And then we'll move down here. There's some of the letter C down here. Just turn my boat around so I can see these a little better. There we go. Much better. So that's what's been happening in our neck of the woods. Just work, home, Spoto, cooking dinner, a little bit of time to relax, go to bed, get up, rinse and repeat. You know how that goes. So I can't believe we are in the middle of August now, rounding that corner to the end of August, honestly. Pretty soon it'll be Labor Day weekend. That means we'll be in September, and I'm okay with that. I have been looking forward to the Burr months all month. I am not a sun lover. I'm not a heat. I don't like the heat at all. I am not a lover of the heat. So for me, cooler weather can't get here fast enough. It was so much fun to cook and film that video, making the lasagna, putting it together. I look forward to making more meals with you. I have been thinking about other meals that I could make with you, and I have got a couple. This is my favorite time of year to cook, so being able to make some more meals, it's going to be fun. Might even do a little baking at some point, so that'll be fun. And I just enjoyed myself. And I hope you enjoyed it too. Or you will enjoy it, because I'm not sure when that cooking video is coming out, if it's not already out. The best part about it is, because I've just started learning how to edit, I was able to prepare, put everything together and then get it in the oven, and then it had to cook for, about an hour or so. So I was able to go ahead and edit, after it came out of the oven, and get that in, so it was a smooth transition. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to learn how to edit videos, so I could do things like that. And I ordered a battery. I actually ordered a set of batteries and a charger that I could put all of the batteries in, so I won't be running out of battery power. So that's exciting. So things are happening here at Debbie Gets Crafty. And just trying to improve make better content for you. I am loving working on this picture. It is honestly a challenge for me because, you know, I'm not a big fan of squares, but this is challenging to me in a good way. You know, you never know how far you can go and what your potential is unless you are challenged. So you have to think of any type of a challenge, something that you've never faced before, as an opportunity to learn. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of square diamond paintings, but this is really, it's been a learning experience for me. It's especially since it's a DAC canvas, so it's been, the experience has been really pleasant. There we go. And moving onward, so we'll work on this little patch here that's got some of the C's. So that's really what I've been up to lately. I'm looking forward to Labor Day weekend, having that extra day off. That'll be nice. Having a 3-day weekend. I may do some extra filming. Think of something that I can do, maybe working on my storage like I've been wanting to do but haven't lately because I've just been lazy about it, but I really have got to get that situated. I've got to really work on that. So we're just going to continue moving forward on to the next, whoop, there we go, on to the next set of C's, which is right around here. Just give my little boat a shimmy shake here. There we go. There. I have been wore out from the floor up. I'll tell you, I am tore up from the floor up, I should say. I am pooped lately. I don't think the heat helps. So, oh, and if you hear that banging in the background, that's just Spoto chasing after his little rubber ball. We have a rubber ball that's safe to toss around in the house, and we have a long hallway, so we toss it down the hallway and Spoto takes off after it. It's great to have if it's inclement weather or too hot outside, like it's been really hot outside. So playing outside is not an option because there's always that chance that he could become overheated, and you know that's not good for an animal. It's not good for a human, it's not good for an animal. So we pretty much, you know, keep him indoors, and we play fetch with him indoors. And so we have that rubber ball, and it's safe to toss around in the house. Like I said, we toss it down our long hallway, and he goes running after it, and sometimes when he gets to running after it, he'll slam himself into the door. Oh, good grief. He is a character, that one. He really is. Then he comes trotting up like he's the king of everything with the ball in his mouth. But, you know, he's energetic, so he likes to play, and if he doesn't have that chance to play, then he's going to start getting naughty and try to get into things. So, you know, if tossing the ball down the long hallway and having him fetch it makes him happy and keeps him out of trouble, then that's what we're going to do. So, and we're going to toss a few more of these in here. continuing onward. So yeah, I'm trying to come up with some ideas of different meals that I could make and film the meal preparation. I'm even thinking about maybe doing a breakfast. I do a French toast casserole every Christmas for Christmas morning, and it's actually something that you prepare the night before and you let it sit overnight, and then you take it out and bake it, and it's really good, and it makes a lot, which is great because if you have people over for Christmas, you know, family for Christmas or any occasion, and it makes a great, you can use it for a brunch, you could use it for breakfast. It's really nice. Like I said, it makes a ton, so you can feed a crowd with this casserole. We had friends over a few years ago. They spent the weekend at our place, and I made that for breakfast for everybody for the next day, and oh my gosh, our friend loved it. As a matter of fact, I sent him home with the rest of it because he loved it that much. He and his wife enjoyed it. It's a French toast type of a casserole, so you let the bread go get a little stale so it'll soak up the egg mixture really well, because that's the thing. You have to let your bread get a little stale. So when I'm ready to make it, I'll prepare it in the evening, so in the morning I'll open up the bread that I want to use and just let the air at it, and by the time I'm ready to prepare the mixture and pour it over the bread, it's nice and stale. But that's the way you want it, because you want it to be able to soak up all the mixture, and it does too. It works really well. So I'm thinking about doing something like that at some point. There's a couple of crock pot recipes that I want to do. One of them is my chicken a la queen, which is literally 3 ingredients: chicken breast, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and 1 can of cheddar cheese soup. And that is it. It is as simple as that. And I'll tell you something, friends, it is delicious. Also makes a ton. And what we do when we make it, we cook the chicken, and you know, once it's all cooked in the slow cooker, then we take the 3 chicken breasts out. You use 3 chicken breasts, or 2 if you want to cut it down a little bit. We usually use 3 because we like the leftovers. But anyway, we take the chicken breast out and shred the chicken breasts and put them back into the gravy, into the sauce. Oh my gosh, so good. So I'm thinking about doing that. My husband also, his mom used to make this, what she used to call a Texas wiener sauce, which is a hot dog sauce, using literally 2 ingredients: ground beef and tomato juice. That's it. And you let it cook all day long, and it thickens up, and it makes a great dressing for a hot dog. It really does. It's so good. So I was thinking about making that at some point as well. And then, I don't know, there's just a bunch of recipes I'd like to do. So, but let me know once you're able to, if you're interested in seeing that first cooking video where I make the lasagna, let me know how you liked it. And if you had any suggestions on how I could do better, let me know. And we'll go from there. So, just about done with this color down here for today. For today's WIP Chat. Oh, there we go. My goodness, I am just, this one is moving all over the place. Wants to be a real little cramp. There we go. Now I know why, because we have a popping drill. There we go. There we go. We got it all settled. Perfect. All right. And that's another thing with this square. It's taught me to be a little bit more patient. There's always a lesson to be learned. Whether you're diamond painting, whether you're cooking, whether you're coloring, whether you're doing anything. There's always a lesson to be learned. Just have to be aware when the opportunity arises. There we go. We're almost done. Almost done for the day. There we go. All right, friends. I have a couple more to put down, and then we're going to call it a day. There we go. Make sure that's all set. I have a couple more right here. There. Oh, I still have a few more up in here. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not quite done yet. So we'll go ahead and place these as well. There we go. Come on. There we go. Much better. All right. Here we are. See, some people like squares because they fit so tight. I am the opposite. I'm not a fan of squares because they fit so tight. Oh. Has this diamond painting converted me to a square diamond painter? Probably not. But it sure has been fun to work on it. It really has been. And I think the extra added bonus is getting to work on this with you all. So it looks like we're all done with the letter C. Nope, we still have 3 more. See, just when you think, friends, just when you think you're done with me, I come back for more. Just have to finagle this one. I set it down a little wonky. Come on, almost there. There we go. There we go. One more, and then one more. There. Now, I believe we're done with the C's for today. And we are. Awesome. So let me just go ahead. I'll put this in here. And we are just about at a half-hour mark, maybe just a little shy, but I'm really not going to have time to start another color. So, but I do want to thank you all so much. Let me just put my little stopper back into my boat here. There we go. All right, my friends. So we'll turn this off, put the lid back on my color here, and we'll move this all aside. And let's bring you back up. Whoop, there we go. Lower that down. There we go. Friend, she's coming along just fine. Look at her, isn't she adorable? Our little Yorkie with roses. So friends, thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me while I worked on this again today. Please stay tuned. Stop by tomorrow. We'll have another daily WIP Chat where we'll work on our little girl right here. And please, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Those of you that are current subscribers, thank you for your support. Please hit that thumbs up button. I am a tiny little fish in this great big crafting pond, so your help by watching the video, subscribing, commenting, hitting that bell notification, and hitting that like button, that really helps me out a lot. Until I see you all again, my friends, which will be very soon, I want to thank you so much again. Please watch out for yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Watch out for your friends, family, neighbors, and please be that voice for those animals as they don't have one. Until I see you all again, my friends, God bless. Take care. Goodbye now.